Saudi Arabia. When most people hear this country's name, they picture billionaire oil empires, Cristiano Ronaldo, and endless desert. And for years, that's all the world really saw. However, in 2019, Saudi opened its doors to tourism for the very first time, and our experience in Riyadh was nothing like the stereotypes. We found a place rich in culture, locals who are unbelievably warm and welcoming, and infrastructure on a level we honestly haven't seen anywhere else in the world. Join us in this series where we show you our experience of Saudi Arabia. This is Riyadh.
So our journey actually starts here in Rome, Italy. We're taking a 5-hour flight over to Riyadh, which is the capital. This year has actually been the very first year me and Eve have gone to any Arabic countries. We've been to Qatar, Iraq, we've recently been to Tunisia, so we're really excited to see how Saudi compares and how different it is.
We actually had quite mixed reviews at home when we said we were travelling to Saudi Arabia. So I'm really looking forward to getting there and seeing for myself what it's like. I think we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, we've had some people being like, oh my God, Saudi Arabia, that's so good. And then we've had other people being like, oh, you sure going to Saudi Arabia? So let's go and we'll give you our honest opinion ourselves.
Yeah, we like to see for ourselves. Let's go.
Eat this cake. This is cake Eve brought from the lounge. Still going. Look, you're just gobbling that up.
I'm eating it as we're walking to the gate.
Yeah, running to the gate in a classic Beef fashion.
Welcome to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It's dark outside, but as we were flying in, the city was lit up and we could see that it's like really a developing city. It's sort of on a grid system. It was really interesting to see as we were flying in. Anyway, we've arrived and we're here. The first thing we need to do is get some cash. So we've just come to the ATM.
Okay, so we actually weren't sure quite how cash or cashless Saudi was going to be. So we've decided to get about £100 out. Just have a look through them, Evie. What have we got? We got a 50. Ooh, that looks quite smart. We've got 100.
I don't know if this is like a palace or somewhere. 500.
And then we've got 500.
Whoa,
so this is the big boy
now.
now.
Saudi Central Bank.
Look at that. We actually almost messed up because these are Arabic numbers, but luckily they do have the small numbers. Otherwise,
yeah,
we would have been.
That literally threw us for a second.
Right, next job, taxi. Let's get to the hotel. So one thing that is actually very easy is Riyadh has Uber. So we're going to try book an Uber now to our hotel, which should be an interesting kind of way to tell how expensive Saudi is going to be, because we know it is meant to be one of the more expensive places. So let's see. Copy. Okay, so we're going to assume it's that one.
Yeah.
So 85 Saudi riyals. 85, so it's about £17. So our hotel is actually on the other side of the city. It's going to take us about 35 minutes, but yeah, it is a little bit more pricey.
Yeah, I was expecting maybe £10, so that is a little bit more, but we're used to like Asia and South Asia, so we'll take that into consideration.
This is where I want to go.
Okay, so long way out.
It's about half an hour, 30 minutes.
Okay. You're from where? Spain?
From England.
Oh, from England.
Yeah.
You're English people.
Yeah. You're from Saudi?
Yeah, I'm from Saudi.
Oh, very nice. The first Saudi person we've met so far.
Yeah, let's go, okay.
Yalla. Off we go.
Okay, thank you. What's your name?
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Yeah, what's your name?
Bob.
Bob.
And this is Eve.
Eve.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Perfect.
So the time is about 11:45 now, and our hotel has just messaged us saying the last check-in is 11 p.m. and the hotel is now full.
Even though we've booked on booking.com.
We booked this hotel for 2 nights, so our taxi driver is hopefully going to help us find somewhere else, because it's not looking good and it's getting quite late now, honestly. Right, so we think we found some service apartments in a good area, so we're right in like the financial district here, and this is where we're going to try a Dalin service apartment.
Brother.
Okay, we did actually go in there and check, and that's full. So currently stranded in the centre of Riyadh, but our taxi driver is going to get us there.
Ahmed.
Yeah, Ahmed
God.
is the guy.
Ahmed.
Driving around Riyadh at midnight, trying to book a hotel is not what I thought I'd be doing, but here we are. Our taxi driver is on the phone, just checking availability on the rooms. I'm so glad we went with this guy.
We're also having like a little tour now because we can see the centre of Riyadh, and it is literally insane. These buildings are huge and they're all lit up, and these palm trees, it looks so nice. We're right under the Kingdom Tower. We are at our next hotel for the evening. I can't believe that this is happening.
I hope we get there.
Ahmed rang ahead, so I believe that there is going to be a room. This is where we are. Service department.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, and we're already getting some great service already.
This has been the wildest night, but we've had so much help.
Oh God, I can't believe this is happening, but yeah, we've had so much help from our taxi driver. It's unbelievable. Oh, it smells good in here. Hi.
How are you? Thank you. You helped us a lot. Well, guys, that had to have been one of the most chaotic entrances to a new country that I think we have ever had.
Yeah.
That was wild. I feel like it took us far longer than we thought, and it's honestly just been a complete blur.
We're so tired, but we have got the nicest place to stay now.
Yeah.
This is nicer than where we were going to stay to start with.
Yeah, this is nicer than where we were originally going to stay. It's cheaper than where we were going to stay, and the area is better. And we've had a whole tour of Riyadh, so let me show you. We paid 560 Saudi riyal, so it's about £55 per night, which is, I think this is called a deluxe suite.
Yeah.
So we've got washing machine, tea, coffee, a whole kitchen. We've obviously got this whole like living area.
Yeah, sofa area,
Got
TV.
It's
a proper apartment.
Yeah.
The bedroom.
This
so
is the
nice.
bedroom. Yeah.
How huge is this bed?
Yeah.
Oh God.
God, I cannot wait to get in there because this travel day has been wild. And then this is the bathroom again, which is really nice.
We even got some little bits.
Some little
There's
tiny
a hair
soaps.
dryer as well, which you don't get everywhere.
God.
Really happy with it.
We are gonna be absolutely fine here. One interesting thing I noticed actually, Saudi seems to do, like hotel wise, they tend to be like apartment hotels.
There's a lot of apartments if you don't want to spend a large amount of money.
Rather than just like, no, but what I'm saying is like most of the hotels do seem to be like this, like almost like Airbnb service apartment-esque.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to get some sleep now and we're going to go exploring tomorrow. We'll see you there. Staying connected while travelling the world has honestly never been easier, and we do this thanks to Holofly eSIMs.
An eSIM is a digital SIM card that you can activate instantly. This means no more queuing up at the airports waiting to buy an overpriced physical SIM, because this, honestly, is just a thing of the past. A Holofly eSIM arrives in under a minute via email and WhatsApp. You should install it before you even board the flight so you're immediately online when you land at your destination. This way, you're instantly connected to the internet, no stress.
Holofly gives you unlimited data in over 200 destinations, so there's no roaming charges or extra costs waiting for you when you get back home.
And a feature we love is that you get given hotspot capabilities for your friends.
Holofly also offers really convenient regional eSIMs for multiple destinations like Asia, Latin America and Europe.
So we're here in Saudi Arabia right now, but afterwards when we visit other countries in the region, we will automatically be covered with the Middle East regional eSIM. We installed just a single eSIM for the whole trip, meaning we stay connected and don't have to buy them individually. So grab a Holofly eSIM for your next adventure, use the link in the description down below,
Or use our code Bevetravels for 5% off.
A very good morning here from Riyadh. Me and Eve are feeling so much better after arriving in so late last night. We're actually going to be starting off our Saudi trip the proper way with an authentic Saudi breakfast. So we're just waiting for our taxi to come down now, heading over to the other side of town. Are you hungry?
Oh, yes,
Let's go.
I am.
Oh, here we are. Hey. Salam alaikum.
We have arrived!
Here we are. So this is where we're coming for breakfast. It's Alafrah restaurant. We've heard this does some incredible food, so let's go have a look.
Yeah, this is meant to be the best Saudi breakfast, proper Saudi food. I've seen TikToks of people queuing right outside this place, so I think we're quite lucky just to be able to walk in. There's actually a menu up here with photos on, which is really useful if you're not quite sure what you're going for or you don't speak Arabic. There's a vibe in here.
Yeah,
It's buzzing. It's really buzzing, and I love this open kitchen area. It's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, amazing. Thank you.
Arabic and English. It's all what we do.
What do you recommend? What's your favourite?
Yeah, what is
The most one here, the beans.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Can we do one of the omelette with
It's
cheese?
lahsan, yeah?
Yep. And then can we do one of the full? Which one would you recommend? Should we do this one?
This one,
Okay.
the original one.
The original one.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Do you have coffee?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, perfect. Do you want
We
to
have
do
agility. You like carrot? You know
Oh,
carrot?
correct. Yeah, we haven't tried it, but yeah, that would be good.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Two carrot?
2, please.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was actually the owner of the shop there that saw us come in and was like, these guys don't speak the best English, so let me help you. So
He talked us through the menu, what was good, so yeah, we've got everything that
Day
we need
one.
to try.
so far we've met 2 friendly Saudi people.
Yeah. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
The bread, it's named Tamis.
Kamis.
Egg with the cheese, yes, exactly.
Okay.
It's named lahsan.
That's good.
Okay.
The most wanted here.
Amazing.
Wow, it looks great.
This
Fish
is
one.
Egg.
fantastic. That looks so good. Thank you so much.
Perfect, thank you. So we'll definitely try that.
Already paid
Yes.
by us.
Oh, no, you don't.
This is our culture here in Saudi Arabia. You are our guest here.
Thank you so much.
That is so
Thank you.
You are
complimentary.
most welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, my friend.
And this the beans.
This is the big.
Wow, this is
Thank
the main dish here, and another bread.
This looks incredible.
Thank you.
Tell me, okay?
Okay.
Let's bring you the sweet from us. It's gift for you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
Thank you.
Guys,
Wow, I don't know what just happened there, but
if you didn't get that, our bill has been paid for. So this is all on the restaurant. Oh, people here have been so kind. That taxi driver last night, and then the people here. I can't. It's too much.
let's show you what we've got to eat. So these are the breads we've got. This I think was the liver. And then we've got the egg, and this is the main thing we came for. This is fool, which are kind of like, they're beans, aren't they?
It's beans, and there's some like chili oil and tahini on top.
Wow, and then this tea is something really interesting. We've not actually had this before, but I'll give it a go. It smells ever so slightly like, kind of like festive, a little bit like cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Oh, that's good.
Cinnamon.
A bit sweet.
Yeah, it smells really good, like cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, that kind of vibe. Oh, it's hot. That's really, really good.
I love that.
Like chai. This bread is freshly made. It's warm. Smells really nice as well. And I'm going to dip it in this. Here we go.
So Eve's first foal.
Let's try traditional Saudi breakfast. Let's have a little big bite. That is super delicious. It's got the right amount of like oil in there, but it's very smooth as well. I don't know if the beans are kind of like made into more of a paste.
It's warm. I don't know. For some reason, I was expecting it to be cold, but oh, this is really good. I feel like this is the type of thing you could eat in the morning and it would fill you up all day.
Nice.
So liver, I've actually heard, is quite a big thing here. I've seen camel liver on when I've been doing research for different food places. So I don't know what type of liver this is, but
I was just going to ask what type of liver it is.
And I love it's all like proper authentic, like eat with your hands. Look at this. So here we go.
It's so fresh as well. It's all like freshly made to order.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Really nice, really meaty. It's almost in like, it's dry, but it almost tastes like it's in a bit of a gravy.
Next thing to try is this omelette. This is apparently another one of the best sellers, so I reckon this is going to be really good. I don't know how to eat an omelette with my hands. Oh, that's a big chunk of omelette. Oh.
So I think this omelette had egg and cheese in, didn't it?
Well, an omelette definitely has egg.
Yeah.
But yeah, cheese in the middle. Oh, that
Look,
is.
you can see it's, look at that.
Yeah.
It's so fluffy.
That is definitely, hands down, the best omelette I've ever eaten. That is so good. And I'm like, omelettes for me are a bit hit and miss. Like, they can be really good, or they can be like whatever.
Yeah, you're not often the biggest fan of omelettes, are you?
No,
But
so for me to say this is amazing, like, I actually mean it.
Arika kaju.
Arika, okay.
It's
Wow.
got nuts on it.
Yeah, these
Nice.
are-
Side is dates. Okay,
Date,
with
nice.
brown.
Okay.
And cream creamer, and cheddar cheese, and kaju.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, so we've actually just been brought over a, this is the dessert. So we know there's dates, nuts under there.
Dates, nuts, cream, something like sweet, like honey-like, I think, on the top.
God, the guys here, we just said this was like our first time in Saudi, our first time having Saudi breakfast, and they've really, really looked after us. So we are, what a wholesome
We've
interaction.
got a feast. Yala.
Oh my God, eat.
That is so creamy, so sweet with the dates.
I did not realise
Absolutely
it
delicious.
was warm. There are so many layers to this. Like, I don't know if you guys can see.
Yeah,
Look at that. That is like
it's warm.
thick.
I do think though this could feed like a whole family, and it's only been bought. We've already eaten a lot. I'm getting full.
Wow.
But honestly, I can't tell you how good that is.
Look at the inside of that.
That's insane.
That is so sweet. I feel like it's so naturally sweet though with the dates.
Yeah, it's the dates. Oh, dates, cream, cashew nuts. So good.
So the owner, Abdullah, is very kindly letting us into the kitchen so we can see the food being prepared here. Wow, thank you. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Hey, look at that. You have many people working in here. This kitchen is huge. 21?
Yeah,
Wow. It's-
out for sale, like a 9.
Wow. So this is a huge place.
What's up?
Thank you.
Bread for Arika.
Hello, salam alaikum. This is the bread.
Arika.
Okay. Wow, okay, this is awesome. So everything is made so fresh here.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. And then this is the okay. So these are the full that we could see that we had like the main dish here. Wow, look at that. This all looks incredible. Thank you so much. These are the tandoors. Incredible. Oh, sorry. This is an incredible experience to come and see this being made right in front of us. Wow, fantastic, thank you.
I have to say that was one of the most incredible restaurant experiences I think we've ever had. The guy there was so friendly, so happy.
friendly. We tried to pay for our food, but it was actually just the guy that came over. We thought he worked there, but
Yeah.
he didn't. He just
Some random guy in the restaurant before we'd even started eating had paid for our food for us. Like, if this is hospitality in Saudi Arabia, we have a lot to look forward to. They were
Our first day here is off to an amazing start, and then we're going to go now and check out a different area of the city.
Yeah, the day goes on. Let's go. Yalla. Salam alaikum.
We have come to the King Abdullah Financial District here in Riyadh, and check it out. How crazy is this? These buildings are absolutely huge and they're beautiful. This here is actually a public restroom, and I have never seen a public bathroom looking that grand before. It's really clean here.
Honestly,
as well.
this place is absolutely beautiful. You've got like the mega high-rise buildings. You have palm trees. It's actually really quite quiet at the moment. I feel like because it's like 1,000,000 degrees outside, people don't really walk around at this time, but there's loads of cafes, restaurants.
It's really nice, and I feel like we're seeing the contrast between the old and the new here in Saudi Arabia, because when you're driving around and the area we've just been in is quite old, you can see like castles and sort of older buildings, and then you come here and you have this like mega city vibe.
And you see like buildings like this that are all funky shapes. You've got the this tower here with the moon on the top for obviously Islam. We are in a Muslim country. Honestly,
Yeah.
we're having the best time, aren't we?
We are, and the engineering in Saudi Arabia is like top tier, and you can see that here in the financial district with these buildings.
One thing that I am really surprised at here in Saudi is just quite how open all this space is. I mean, you've obviously got all the high-rise buildings, but you've also got all this green space, all these trees. It really does feel like you're kind of out in nature.
Yeah, in the centre of the city.
Yeah.
There's a lot of construction work.
Yeah, we've actually noticed quite a lot of this through just the taxi rides we've had in Riyadh. There is a lot, like a massive amount of construction still going on, so you're just going to get a scale of how big this city is going to be when it's finished.
It's developing quickly.
Yeah.
Also, check out my outfit today.
Yeah.
So we're in Saudi, Muslim country. You have to dress very modestly, and I'm quite enjoying
I'm liking
it.
this. I'm really enjoying this this skirt and this shirt combination. But I think people in Saudi, are really kind of well dressed, and we're really enjoying seeing people walking around in like the traditional clothes. Like I think it's called a top, Saudi top, like with the headdress and like the long.
The male,
like, yeah.
male outfit.
But I'm
It's
really
nice
enjoying it.
to see some of the culture, respecting the culture here. Lovely.
So this right here is one of the most impressive buildings in the whole of Riyadh. This is King Abdullah Financial District metro station. To build this metro network cost $25 billion. Billion dollars. That is absolutely incredible, and just look how beautiful that building is there.
Let's go and see what a $21 billion metro station looks like.
25, Eve, 25. Come on, don't forget a little $4 billion there.
Oh, nice bit of air conditioning
It's beautiful.
as we walk in. So I believe we can tap on and off with our phones to use this metro. God, can you actually just believe what this looks like behind me? This is insane. Woohoo! I got through! So this will be the newest metro we have ever been on and might ever go on. It's only been open less than a year. So construction started on this in 2014. So it's been built for a while.
That's the year me and Eve got together.
Yeah.
So 11 years it took to get to this point.
To get to this point. So yeah, it's been open less than a year. That's how new it is, and that's why it's so shiny. So on the metro station here in Saudi, you get like 3 different types of carriages. There's women only, men only, and then family, which is women, men, children, everyone. So we are going to be riding 4 stops from here to the Kingdom Tower. Video. That was the best metro we have ever been on. It was nicely air conditioned, clean. It was so shiny as well.
Everything was so fresh.
So fresh.
Whew. That metro ride was honestly insane. That was fun. I feel like that was like an experience in itself.
You taking public transport in different countries, it is an experience in itself.
And the very special reason we got that metro is to come to one of the main things to do here in Riyadh, and that is to visit the top of this building here. This is the Kingdom Tower, and it's quite famously renowned for looking a little bit like a bottle opener. But just look at that building. That is absolutely incredible. It's over 300 meters high, and there's a sky deck just at the top, which we're going to try and check out now.
We're gonna go!
So to start our journey to the top of Riyadh, we actually have to begin in the Kingdom Tower Mall, which is actually quite a nice quiet mall. It looks like they're doing a lot of construction work. I don't know if it maybe gets a little bit more alive later in the evening, but this is where we're aiming for. Again, with the construction you can't really tell. It's pitch black. Sky Bridge experience.
Here we go.
Oh, this is looking awesome. Look at this. Da-da-da. Two tickets to the Sky Bridge, please. Thank you.
Okay, shukran.
Shukran.
Whoa! Going into the lift, we're going to go to the 77th floor, and from there we go further up. Thank you. Shukran. Okay. 99.
Thank you.
Up we go. So the tickets for this cost 138 real, which is roughly about £28. And we've just come out the lift now, and this view is insane. This is the bridge here, and then either side you have got these insane views of Saudi. Oh my days. It's just before sunset now as well, and the sky and the setting is just looking amazing.
We literally could not have picked a better time to come up here now. And from here you can kind of really see the grid system that Saudi is built on. So you've got kind of like the main grid itself, and then you've got row 1, row 2, row 3. These obviously quite low-rise buildings this way, and then right down this kind of centre bit you've got the really big
on this
boys.
side.
And and this is exactly what we mean when we say there's still so much construction, because I wouldn't be surprised if all this would be skyscrapers in, I don't know, the next 5 or 10 years. We have seen one of the maddest looking skyscrapers I think we have ever seen. I'm not sure if you guys can see it too well, but it's this kind of triangle one here. Eve's just going to get it up on Google Lens.
It's got like something.
It's like a big ball on the top, isn't it? So this building is the Al Faisalia Tower.
It was actually, it says it was the first skyscraper in Saudi Arabia.
Really?
Yeah. And
Oh my god.
That globe bit in the middle is a restaurant. Sorry, it's a restaurant called the Globe. The like sphere bit in the middle. Imagine sitting.
What
in
the
that
hell?
and
Literally
eating your dinner.
on the top of the Saudi skyline.
That would be insane.
I wonder how expensive it is.
It said, yeah, like $3 signs
Ooh.
on there.
We tend to stay away from, more than $1 sign. We tend to stay away.
So as the sun is going down, we can see all the street lights between the rows coming on. This place is honestly such a sick place to get a view over the whole city. You've got these kind of night sky roof that's started to come on.
The stars have come out now, the buildings are lit up, and we're going to make our way down and go for some food.
Thank you. So for dinner this evening, me and Eve have come to a place called Najd Village, which just looks wildly out of place here. We've literally just had all the skyscrapers, all the traffic, and this really traditional looking house. Look at that.
So cute. We've heard this is the best place to get authentic Saudi food, so
let's have a look.
hopefully that's true. It looks very authentic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So Najd is the area of the desert. It's like the central area of Saudi Arabia. That's where it gets its name from. Wow, it's like a little area.
Yeah, wow. Look at this. Wow, look at this. Eve.
This is so nice.
This is the cutest little space. So we've got our own little private dining area sat just on the floor. This is lovely, isn't it?
There's like really nice patterns
Yeah.
on the like cushions.
It's like
and
a...
stuff. And then the roof is like wooden, like really like traditional.
Wow, look at this.
And there's different areas. This is like happens a lot in Saudi,
Yeah.
I think. So there's like family area, and then there's like men's area and women's area.
But we're sat out in like a beautiful courtyard here. This is incredible. This is like proper traditional.
And the temperature is really nice at the minute. So I had this perception that Saudi Arabia was like constantly hot, but actually in the evening the temperature drops quite a lot, and it's very nice to sit outside.
Yeah. So this restaurant is very good for camel meat, I've heard. So we've just scanned the QR code and we're going to have a look. Are you feeling some camel tonight, Eve?
I don't know, let's have a look. There's a lot of QR codes in Saudi as well, where you don't get a menu, you just scan. It's very like digital.
Makes life very, very easy. Go. Hey. Ah, thank you.
Danyavad.
Hey, so there it is. That is
the
your
main
camel,
dish.
Eve.
That's the camel. I'm a bit apprehensive about eating the camel.
Hey.
Ooh,
Then we've got some
samosas.
vegetable sambosas here. This is the yogurt salad, yogurt dip.
Yeah, I think this is going to be like tzatziki, kind of.
Good.
That's the closest thing.
We've got a hibiscus tea, 2 waters.
Oh, it smells really good.
Smells really good.
Oh, look
And
how
then-
puffy that bread is.
Wow, look at that bread. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we just take a moment of appreciation for this bread?
I really
that.
just. I know, I shouldn't that.
Wow, look at
Oh no, it doesn't come back up. Oh, I've ruined it now.
Wow, so this is the camel. So we've got camel meat off the bone, it's served on rice, sambosas, and yogurt dip. That looks
Is
incredible.
sambosa and samosa the same thing?
I don't
Is
know.
it 2 different ways of saying it, or are they different?
See, it was sambosa or sambosa on the menu. And one thing that we haven't tried is
That was a lot of force.
hibiscus tea. So
you.
hibiscus is a big thing here.
Yeah, hibiscus tea is really big here. We haven't tried it yet. I'm a big fan of hibiscus tea, so I think I'm going to like this. Oh yeah,
Nice.
that is really good. It's actually sweeter than I was expecting it to be, because it can be quite bitter. I think it's got some added sugar in. But yeah, it tastes really good.
Can I? I'm not even sure I know what hibiscus tastes like. Oh, but that is good. That is very, very refreshing. We have to start with the national dish here in Saudi Arabia, which is kabsa, which is the rice, and we've gone for a hashi kabsa, which is camel. So I think we're gonna have to do a hands jobby. Let's.
Oh, okay. Well, that really just fell.
This is
right off the bone.
Yeah, this is a lot more tender. You know, I heard camel was a bit of a tough meat, but actually...
Here we go. First time eating camel.
Wow.
Yeah, it tastes like mutton.
Yeah, it tastes very, very similar to mutton.
Yeah.
And let's
Can you
give
try
the
the rice?
yeah. Let's give this rice a go. We've got a big plate of it here.
Big plate of rice.
Yeah, the rice is good. Very fragrant, slightly oily, in a really good way.
Yeah. Similar to like a biryani, I guess.
Yeah, wow, I could really get on board with this.
Yeah, big yum.
And then so this is the sambosas or sambosas. Should give one of these a go.
Yeah.
And I think what I'm gonna do with this is get our yogurt dip that we got.
And dip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that. It's gonna be good. Sorry.
Let's go.
Mmm. That had a good crunch.
Flavors are very similar to like an Indian samosa, like South Asian samosa, but the pastry is much like crispier. It's almost like a spring roll pastry.
Yeah.
But again, really nice. Just some really nice vegetables in there.
Yeah. That's really tasty. That is. Super delicious.
And
I'm
then
loving this food.
we've got to give this a go after you just flattened it.
I can't wait.
I don't quite know how to start with this.
It smells. It
smells ever so
really
slightly
good.
sweet.
Do you know what it is? It's actually whole meat, I think. Whole
Whole
flour.
Let's give this a go.
Oh yeah, slightly sweet. Really good. I don't know what makes it puff like that, but that
Look
is
at that.
delicious. Yeah, we've got ourselves
Unreal. Really good.
Saudi feast. It is so good.
So all that food, that whole Saudi feast we had came to 120 Riyadh, which is about £24, so it's really, really affordable food. The inside of this restaurant is beautiful, isn't it? Like,
Crazy. It's got like all these traditional. It's almost like a little bit of a museum on the walk-in.
I feel like you've got like the high-rise buildings and then the really beautiful.
And then this.
Look, you've got pictures of people eating in
And
here.
this is the contrast between the like big city energy and the like old town vibes. we were
Yeah,
talking
I mean,
about
look
earlier.
where we've just come out of, and then you've got, bam, super modern. Oh, look at the moon up there, that's beautiful. So that brings us to the end of our first impressions video of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I have to say, my first impressions of Saudi: 1, the infrastructure is insane. 2, the people are just incredible, so hospitable. And 3, it's much more affordable than we're led to believe.
Thank you so much for watching. We have got loads more Saudi content coming, so make sure you subscribe and we'll see you next time. Bye.